Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome to the frontier that is Alaska. Join us as we try lots of food, do lots of fun things. We're going to have an amazing fun day here.
With its amazing nature and fantastic history.
Let's do this.
This video is brought to you by Squarespace.
Well, a very, very good morning to you lovely people. You're joining us here in the Local, which again is the 24-hour pub, and it serves food all the way through the day and the night. We absolutely love this place. It's fantastic. But most importantly, we've got the coffee. Where have you been all my life? Oh, and it's nice and strong today to get us going, which is great. We've got our breakfast. I've got the breakfast sandwich, which looks really lovely. It comes with a little tomato, which I shall not be touching. So should we give it a little try? Let's get right in here, guys. Oh, well, lay a little egg for me. That is delicious. It's got ham, cheese, eggs. Very, very tasty. Let's go give it a little hash brown test, shall we? She's looking good, guys. She's got a nice crispy outside, a lovely golden colour, and I can see flakes of goodness as well. The hash brown game is good. What we've loved about Norwegian so far and the Norwegian spirit, again, we absolutely love the ship, firmly becoming one of our favourite ships of all time. Norwegian did such a fantastic job on the makeover. It's their oldest ship. The food has been fantastic. Hot every single time. Lots of choice. You can eat here in the Local, the buffet, or the main dining room. Loads and loads of choice. All the food's been great and tasty, and the service is wonderful as well. We're having such a good time, and we can't wait to take you on our Alaskan adventure today.
I am very excited for today's Alaskan adventure. We've had an awesome time so far, and there is so much more to come. I've just got a fruit salad, guys. Keeping it simple this morning, ready for the day.
That's breakfast all done. Let's get off and enjoy the day in Skagway. I'm super excited for this. We've got some really fun things coming up.
I just wanted to add what we did the day before. We had a day at sea, but a day at sea like no other, because we spent the day sailing in the Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve, covering 3.3 million acres of rugged mountains, dynamic glaciers, temperate rainforest, wild coastlines, and deep sheltered fjords. Glacier Bay National Park is a highlight of Alaska's Inside Passage. We saw 3 incredible glaciers up close, and again we had clear sunny skies. But don't let that fool you, it was freezing, but the crew were handing out hot chocolate on deck. We have to say we feel very silly that we've left it so long to cruise Alaska. What were we thinking? It has been absolutely incredible so far. Park rangers were also on board all day to narrate everything we saw, and at the end of the day in the main theatre there was a recap. It was an amazing day.
And we are off. Now that was very easy. Legitimately just walking off the side of the ship. Mountains all around. It looks very Alaskan indeed. Let's do this.
I was going to say she looks big, but I've seen bigger. Although she's still pretty big for a ship, isn't she, really?
She's gorgeous. So yes, welcome to Skagway, Alaska. I still can't believe we're here in Alaska. We do have a tour booked, but it's not for another 2 hours, and we'll be meeting back at the port area. So we're going to have a really quick wander into the town here. It's only a 5-minute walk away, and already it looks like some kind of movie set. Oh my gosh, like the Wild West. It looks absolutely fantastic. So we're going to have a little explore. This is surreal. It literally looks like I'm walking right down the middle of Main Street, USA. Like I've went into the past, like I've went into the Wild West or something. It really isn't what I was expecting, but it's so beautiful. The buildings are colourful. There's lots of different shops here, mostly things like tourist shops, lots of jewellery places, a few gold places as well. But yeah, you can buy lots of gifts and things here as well. They've got everything Alaska themed that you can think of. But first stop, we're going to go to the Glacial Coffee House for some, what I like to call, coffee, obviously. Guys, gotta admit, I know I said we were gonna go for a coffee, but we got completely and utterly distracted by a smell. We smelt this place. It's the Klondike Doughboy place. Oh my gosh. And we just gone and got one. $7, which is really good. This thing is huge and it's hot and it smells absolutely ridiculously beautiful. I think it's covered in like cinnamon sugar. We saw it being cooked in front of our eyes as well, so it's totally fresh. Should we have a little try? I know I've just had breakfast, but when things like this happen, you just have to do it, right? Let's have a little try. Cyndi Lauper riding a bike through Vancouver. That is absolutely freaking delicious. It's so light and fluffy. The cinnamon sugar is just wonderful. It's like a giant, what I like to call donut, but not a donut. It's a doughboy. Wow, you have to come and get one of these. Oh, and it warms you up as well. And I've got a feeling this will go really well with the coffee place next door.
I don't know how to approach this.
With your mouth.
Absolutely freaking delicious. I'm not a donut lover, but this is actually really, really delicious. Super crispy, but also super fluffy and soft. I think we'll be coming back here later today to get another one. Let's go and get a coffee.
So just next door is a really cute coffee house called Glacier Coffee House. And we've got some coffee, and it is absolutely delicious. It's a cute little place. We're loving all of the little artwork and stuff. It's a really lovely little place to stop and have a coffee before we head off on our next adventure. But yeah, cheers guys. More coffee. I'm going to be jumping around Skagway like a kangaroo in Australia.
This is the cutest place ever. I really do feel like I'm in a movie set or at Disneyland. You are still reminded you're in a cruise port when you see a Diamonds International, cleverly disguised in one of these stores. They're everywhere, guys. But there's also lots of things to do. There's hiking trails that start here. Of course, there's all the excursions, which we're going to go on one in a second. So there's also a show that you can do in one of the old taverns. We're going to miss it, unfortunately, because we're going to be on our tour, but we're just enjoying walking around and enjoying the buildings. You're not in a theme park, you're actually in Alaska, in one of these historic towns, which is an incredible feeling.
Nuggets.
I think these are a bit small.
I think that's for a child, David.
God, why do kids always get the best stuff? I'm sick of this. I'm going to start a petition. They must make everything in adult sizes.
It's so small.
It ought to work.
Oh, days. So whilst we're waiting for our tour to start, we've just came into a few of the shops to have a look. They are super cute. There are some really, really funny t-shirts with the funniest slogans I've ever seen before. And some proper cute little things like hats, you've got magnets, scarves, all of that jazz. The souvenir game in Skagway is good. It's very good. So the shops here are great if you're looking to get some stuff to take home with you. Very fun indeed. Oh my God, what are these two doing? You can't take them anywhere.
I can't bear with this. This is so cute. Seriously, I'm buying these.
Oh dear me. So we basically did the whole of the street now. It's called Broadway. No, there is no Broadway shows on here, we checked. We're gonna head back to the port now just to get on our shore excursion. All I can explain this place as is completely and utterly surreal. Beautiful, but very strange at the same time. Completely out of this world. Had the best day so far, but it's only gonna get better. Let's go do this shore excursion. It's gonna be a fun one.
And even the shops reminded me of a theme park because every single shop pretty much sold the same thing. It was quite funny. On the outside, it said hardware and you'd go in and it'd be t-shirts. Then the next shop would say like ye oldie banky and you go in and it'd be t-shirts. So it's a little bit like Main Street USA in that way. We lovingly call it the tourist tat, but it's still a great walk around. I just love all the buildings and that fantastic little coffee shop as well. Do recommend going to get yourself a doughboy and a coffee because they were delicious. So it's time for our tour and we booked this through the cruise line. We're going to be doing the Alaska Train and Panning for Gold tour. We've just checked in, but this tour does cross the border into Canada. So you do need a physical passport. Plus we also, as non-US citizens and non-Canadian citizens, we need our visa for Canada and proof of vaccination. All ready? Let's go.
Cool, so all sat on the bus. We'll see how this goes. It's going to be quite scary because it goes quite high up. So I think we're at the first stop, which is Gold Panning. So we're doing it backwards. This is one of the big negatives about taking a shore excursion booked by the cruise ship because there's two huge coaches here and it's very slow and it just takes ages. And there's obviously going to be like 150 people doing the same activity at the same time. This is one of the benefits of doing things by yourself. So we have got another shore excursion booked for our next port, but we're possibly going to cancel it and do something else because you spend all your day in a coach and you don't really want to do that. I want to be out in the wilderness enjoying it all.
Are you ready to take your online presence to the next level? Well, look no further than Squarespace, the all-in-one platform for building a stunning website. With Squarespace, you get access to a wide range of flexible templates that are designed to make your brand stand out from the crowd. We love that the templates can be customized easily. No design or web skills are needed to create a fully functioning, professional-looking website. And here's the best part. Squarespace isn't just about websites. It has you covered when it comes to selling your products online too. With the powerful e-commerce features, you can easily set up your online store and start selling in no time. Squarespace also provides in-depth analytics to help you understand your audience better. The intuitive analytics dashboard always gives us valuable insights into our website's performance. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Ben and David to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
So we've just been herded like sheep off the bus into the gold panning, and like a line of factory workers, I think we're going to find a fleck of gold.
Ready to get some gold?
I hope there's a lot in here. I've got my pan and fingers crossed there's some gold in here. Maybe a cheeky little nugget.
Oh, treat yourself. Cool, so we're at the gold panning place and we just had a lovely little welcoming introduction, and they told us exactly how to do this. It's a bit of a shake and a wobble and a dip and a dip, and hopefully we'll get some gold flakes or even a gold nugget if we're very lucky. Kind of forgot completely what we have to do. I think it was kind of we just have to dip it, but we'll just wait to get started, shall we? Could be a millionaire after this. Keep your fingers crossed for me. This place is super cute. It's like a themed little town from the gold rush era. Very lovely indeed. Loving it. It feels very authentic. Cool, so we're just getting started. The first step is to shake. Oh, I can feel my booby shaking. Is to shake it, not wobble. So a nice little shaky shake, and that makes all of the gold go to the very bottom of the pan. A bit of a shaky shake.
Shake, 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 shake it. Shake it out, shake it out.
And then we're going to kind of like drain out the water, but you've got to keep it at like a safe angle, nice and slowly. We don't want to lose too much gold here, people. Cruises are expensive. I don't think I've done this right. I think I've done this wrong. Oh my gosh, there's quite a bit in there actually. There's loads of little gold nuggets. Well, not nuggets. So you've got to get all flexible with your hips at this point after you've got all of the excess rocks out. Look at me, I'm like John Travolta. And then you've got to get a dry finger. How do you get a dry finger? Gold finger, do-do-do.
You got to do the golden poke.
The gold is not cooperating. It won't stick to my dry finger. Oh no, it fell off my finger. There we go, I got a piece, guys. It worked. It's really heavy, it just falls straight off my finger. How's it going, David? Are you finding any gold?
No luck yet, Ben.
I've got 2 little nuggets so far, well, 2 little flakes. The gold is really heavy, so it's super hard to stick on your finger. A pretty cool little activity, I say.
I keep getting excited thinking I've found a nugget, but it's just a rock.
Keep searching for that gold, David, you will get it.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I've got.
He's still David from the block. Well, whilst waiting in line to get our gold weighed, we spotted some freshly caught cookies, and they're still warm, so I went and got a chocolate chip one. They're $4. Let's have a little try, shall we? Oh my God, oh, it fell apart.
Probably cost 10 times the amount of the actual gold that we've just collected. Do you prefer chocolate nuggets to gold nuggets, Ben?
Chocolate nuggets for the win. Oh my gosh, they are absolutely delicious. Yum.
They got us with the cookies. Do you want to buy jewellery? No thanks. Do you want to buy this? No thanks. Do you want a warm, hot cookie? Take all my money. I'll have it. Make me rich.
You first. You make me rich first, and then I'll make you rich. Big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Hey, not actually that bad.
Hey, not bad.
You got 0.9 grain.
Oh.
And that is worth $11.24.
Well, it's better than a wet fish in it.
Yes, well, it depends how hungry you are.
So I got 1 grain of gold, which is worth $21 something, which I'm very proud of. So altogether we made about $32. Treat yourself. That'll pay for the next round of cookies. So we're just heading to the train now. Excited to climb the mountain in this train. Cool, so let's get on the White Pass train and Yukon train all the way up the mountain. Oh, that rhymed. Right, where's the entrance? I think it's over here. So we've came to the very back of the train where there's the least amount of people sitting, but we've got the best view and the cabin's nice and quiet. Our friends D and J from Power DJ recommend that you sit on the left-hand side on the way up, and if you're going down, you sit on the right-hand side.
This is fantastic. So we've actually came out to the very back of the train, and you're allowed out on the open deck at the back of the carriage. Beautiful day, beautiful views. The great thing is because we took the very back carriage, we have these unrestricted views. You're not allowed to pass between carriages, so if you're on one of the other ones, you're going to miss out. It's a little bit scary though. I'm holding on for dear life.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely incredible. And the weather is so beautiful today. I can't tell you how lucky we've been. It's the first week of May. We've got sunshine, we've got warmth. Don't even have to wear a jacket back here, it's just beautiful. Look at these views. Holy Holy moly, this is just, wow. So this tour cost us just under $200 each. Includes all of the transportation, one way up the mountain, then the bus back, as well as the gold panning as well. And it is worth every single penny. We haven't even started yet, and this is just wow. So now I'm starting to think I might have to go put a jacket on because it is getting considerably snowier now and colder as we climb the mountain. We've just went past the most spectacular waterfall, but the snow's getting super thick now. This is just magical. 2 seasons in one day. Wow. The mountains are so majestic, and the trees, the wildlife. Oh, it doesn't get any better than this. It really doesn't.
Whoa. We literally just went over a huge bridge, and I just looked down and it was straight down the fjords. Just think about the fact that how they built this to come all the way up the mountain is insane, and how they must have to clear it from the snow as well. It's an incredible journey and something I really do highly recommend you do. I can see where we're going to go, and we've still got a long way to climb. Check it out, guys! We've got snow!
So we went from a luscious green Skagway to legitimately a winter wonderland. The snow here must be about 6 feet tall. It is nuts. Wow, the changing scenery is just incredible. I am flabbergasted by the beauty of Alaska. I always thought it was going to be like a mini Norway, just for people who are closer to here, so mainly for Americans, North Americans. But it really isn't. It is spectacular. Oh my gosh, we're going over a bridge. So on the train, you'll also find a toilet. You've got some cleaning stations as well as complimentary water as well, which is really good. So it is about an hour ride, so if you do need the toilet, there is one on board. So it doesn't matter what train you're on, at each side there is a viewing platform. But like we said, the back is probably the best place because you get full open views. I came to the front section of the platform now, and it's just equally amazing views all around. Oh, I can't believe this. I really can't. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this in my life. Oh. Now let's hope we're not taking that bridge because it looks like it's experiencing some kind of technical issue in the middle, aka it's completely gone. Oh my gosh, it's like something out of the movies where the train goes off the edge, or James Bond. Absolutely fabulous. Oh. Every time you look at something, it's a postcard picture. It's the only way I can put it. Feeling so lucky to be alive right now. This is why we cruise. We want to see as much of the world as we can, and we do not take any of this for granted. Yep, life gets a bit crappy sometimes for everybody, but these are the moments that are just amazing. We are the 2 luckiest people that we get to do this, and we're even luckier that we get to take you along with us. I know that's super cheesy, and I don't give a damn. I really don't. I just love taking you guys with us. It always feels like such an amazing adventure. If you've been to Alaska before, let us know in the comment section below, especially if you've done this train and what you think about it. And whilst you're there, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us out. I mean, there's no way that's real, right? It is real.
The higher we climb, the more snow we're getting. It's now pretty much coming up to about halfway the size of the train. It's getting more and more and more, and it's just absolutely beautiful. Wow, I don't know if you can see the massive smile on my face, but I've never ever seen sights like this before, and it's something I will never ever forget. I just want to reach out and touch it.
I want to jump in it and do snow angels.
It looks beautiful. It's the whitest snow I've ever seen.
Can't believe I'm hanging outside of a train on top of a mountain covered in snow, and it's warm. A crazy feeling. Steph's has been talking about it. It is freezing cold in the air, but the sun is blazing hot, and I mean like really hot, like Florida hot. How this isn't all melting, I don't know. And the air is so clean and fresh. It's just lovely, clearing out those old sinuses.
Woo! That's frozen. I think it's frozen.
So we have almost arrived at our end point, and most importantly, we're actually in Canada, which is completely nuts. We've went to a complete different country, Yukon province, and the Canadian authorities are just going to get on now to check our passports and visas and things, so I'm going to put you away until that's all done. So we've been cleared by Canadian authorities to get off. Now we're getting a coach back to Skagway. Let's go. So it's about an hour ride back to the ship, so we're just going to chill out, relax, have a nap, enjoy the scenery. Now we're at the US border of entry. It's a bit of a faff this, having to show our passports every 5 minutes, but it is what it is.
We are back in town. Wow, what an incredible railway journey. Voted one of the most scenic railways in the entire world, and I can definitely see why. It's definitely a must-do. Incredible.
Hi.
Take 2 on the doughboy.
We came back and got another one. Can't resist. Absolutely freaking delicious. So just came into the convenience store for some hairspray because I've run out. Guys, look at the size of these cheese balls. It's bigger than my torso. That is the most amazing thing I've ever seen, and I want it in my belly right now.
Put it back.
They're only $9 as well.
Put it back.
Oh, I love bowl form food, and these look bloomin' good. And they're baked, not fried, so that's a good excuse to eat them. And made with real cheese.
He's not getting them. We cannot fit any more crap in our case. We already have enough stuff. We already have enough snacks.
I want cheese balls.
No, I'm going to be the grumpy parent now and say no.
Personally, I think it's grounds for divorce that he's not letting me get any cheese balls. I'm disgusted and disappointed, guys. Let us know in the comments, would you think me and David should divorce? Because personally, at this moment, it's on a knife's edge. Don't look at me like that, David. I just wanted a cheese ball in my mouth. So I think my biggest packing tip for a cruise this length would be a duct tape, just to put across your mouth so you don't eat so much in the buffet. Because guys, I'm sure everything's starting to feel a little bit tighter on me. So do remember that essential tip, duct tape, for any cruise over the length of 7 nights, just to be safe. So Jay from Paradij brought us into a brothel. Thanks, Jay. Only kidding. We're just in the Red Onion, which is just right next to the entrance of the cruise port. It's like a bar that used to be a brothel, but there's some very naughty drinks. We're all going to go for the reindeer fart, which is a shot, $8, and apparently it's like Christmas in your mouth. Cheers, everyone. Oh, I've got to say that reindeer fart was actually quite pleasant. Let it rip, Rudolph. So we're on our second cocktail now. I've went for the lime and mango margarita. It's got a lot of spice on the rim there. We do like a spicy rim. Let's have a little taste. That is delicious, and it's huge. It's like a pint of margarita. I'm really going to treat myself. Well, it's vacation. Wow, so that was about $36 for 4 drinks, so 2 drinks each. It was really nice, guys. Definitely recommend it. And those drinks were strong. I'm feeling a little bit #tiddly right now, which is very unlike me, isn't it? Very naughty while in port. So that's it for our time in Skagway. It's been a wonderful day, and I still can't get over this weather, how sunny and warm and lovely it's been. Really recommend the train. Episode's not over yet though. We're going to get on and have some lovely food on Norwegian's main dining room, entertainment and more.
Goodbye, Skagway. Guys, we had such a fun day. Alaska is really exceeding all of our expectations. It's been amazing and definitely can't wait to come back. But for now, we've got to get back on the ship because our next port of call is waiting for us. Well, if I didn't get my thigh working today, I'm definitely going to get it now. Look how steep it is.
So we're all back on the ship, nice and easy, just freshening up, and then we're going to head for some dinner in the main dining room. Come join us, I'm getting very hungry. It's getting chilly out here in Skagway now. So welcome to the main dining room. We're in Taste. We got seated pretty quickly because we didn't have a reservation. Sometimes you do have to wait. We ended up getting 3 baskets of bread. Blooming delicious. Anyway, got our starters, and I've got the broccoli and cheddar soup. Should we go and have a little try? Oh, that is naughty. Lots of cheese in there and a nice broccoli taste. Very good indeed. Enjoying it.
Great minds think alike, Ben, because I also got the broccoli soup. It tastes like a Sunday dinner when I'm 95 in the old people's home. Blended.
So for my second course, I went for the mini tostadas. They don't look very tostarty. It looks very much like a Dorito with some stuff on top, but still very pleasant indeed. Anyway, let's have a little taste. That packs a little bit of flavour. That's quite delicious indeed. Pour maple syrup all over me and call me a Canadian. I'm shocked.
And I went for the beet salad. Let's go in here, shall we? Ooh, guys, I just dropped a beet. A little bit like Alanis Morissette. Earthy, leafy, bit of tang to it.
So our main courses came. I went for the braised beef ragu. It's got a bit of ricotta on top and some passata. That's really delicious. It's past all expectations. It really has. Really delicious, really nice beef on there. Lovely bits of ricotta cheese as well. A very good dish indeed, and very different.
I got the gnocchi and it looks really good. It's a nice, big, lovely portion and it has a pesto sauce on the bottom as well. The sauce is nice. It's a little bit rubbery, but it has a nice flavour to it.
So it's finally dessert time. This meal's lasted quite long, actually. I think it's because I've had like 16 courses. But let's try the dessert. I got the lemon meringue pie, and she looks good indeed. Let's get in there and tart, Mr. Baker. I see what you did there. Really good. Lemony, sugary. What more do you want from a lemon meringue pie? Maybe $1 million.
And I ordered the rhubarb crumble because that is my favourite dessert from when I was a child. But of course it's my favourite dessert, so I had to order it. Good crumble. Not bad. Still don't like rhubarb.
That's a really fantastic meal in the main dining room again. Super tasty, very impressed with the food on Norwegian Spirit. Right, let's go to the theatre for a little entertainment, shall we? So that was the Aretha Franklin impersonator. It was okay, not too bad, but we'd like to thank you for watching, and thanks to our patrons as well. You can find out about becoming a patron in the description section below. In return, we give you lots of things: early access to our videos, ad-free access to our videos, as well as extra episodes and a monthly Zoom call.
Next week, more Alaska, so stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, why don't you watch this video right here?
Watch it, click on it.
Get more of Ben and David in your life.
Just what you always wanted, obviously.
Or if it's punishment for somebody, make them watch it.